a YouTuber that is really close to my heart, Jonna Jinton. I think a lot of us are familiar with her, and if you're not, I feel like you are missing a whole lot of positive light and energy on YouTube that you ought to know. So if you're not familiar with her channel, look into my description down below. I will tag her channel down there. She has been an inspiration to me, and I think an inspiration to a lot of you guys as well if you know her. So I remember being gravitated towards her content because there was a lot of nature in it, just raw, like everyday life in northern Sweden. There was something about her authenticity at the time that really stood out as unique, and I still think that she is as unique as she is. She just shares her life, her journey as an artist. Yeah, she is just herself, and everyone loves her for it. And that is like the type of content that I aspire to. Although obviously I'm not nowhere near nature, I am very much integrated in the city or in the town, and very much not off grid, definitely on the grid. And there are other YouTubers as well that I follow. For example, Cottage Fairy. I love her content, really reflective vlogs. And although right now she is kind of in a hiatus because she just got a baby, and a newborn baby. And yeah, I was following her when she was still single, and now she has a family, moved into a different house, and got married, and now she has a baby. And it's very interesting to see all these YouTubers that I follow on a regular basis go about their life and their life transitions. And who else? Roaming Wild Rosie is another YouTuber. So her type of content is more towards building. But y'all, like, I am following her because of her storytelling and her authenticity and her just being really genuine with her process. I believe she was some sort of like designer based in London, and just got tired of the life, I think, and decided to buy this old homestead in Sweden, and yeah, and have that complete life makeover. So she's now renovating that all by herself, whilst doing a YouTube channel. And they are all inspirational because they are just really authentic, and they are just like really kind human beings, it seems like. But that's definitely the type of content that I like to follow and that I aspire to. But yes, y'all, I'm still trying to get used to this vlogging thing and YouTube creation that is not as edited, that is not really planned, but more like taking you along with me. This would be my third video and first time actually like basically vlogging. And I'm taking you along with me in Starbucks. I'm just ordering my coffee and also breakfast, y'all.
Good morning. Thank you for choosing Starbucks. How can I help you?
Good morning. And yeah, and another YouTuber that I really like to follow also is Cecilia Blomdahl. I think she just has a really lovely personality. And initially, again, just like Jonna, I was attracted with northern of Sweden for Jonna, but what really stuck was her personality for me. With Cecilia, it's really Svalbard, y'all, like really being interested, living in the northernmost town. And, it's really interesting to see their life there. But what keeps me coming back is really her personality and her being authentic and real in the camera and just showing her life. And I must tell y'all, like, she has a beautiful, beautiful vocal image. And, she's also pretty, but her vocal image, y'all, is the next level for sure. But yeah, with Jonna, I think we all love her for the type of content that she creates. And actually, Jonna, if you're watching this, probably not, but if you are, congratulations on the opening of your shop. My deepest condolences for losing Nanok. Indeed, that is a tragic, tragic thing. what I went through losing my Sammy boy actually back in 2023. And Sammy and I, were only together for 6 years. And I think Jonna and Nanok were together for like 14 or something years. I'm not sure if that's accurate, but somewhere along those lines. And and I could imagine that her heartbreak might be even deeper than mine because she spent way longer with Nanok. And so my heart just, yeah, longs for them. Hopefully everything is gonna be fine. I remember the time when there was like this huge windmill company or wind turbine company that was trying to, deforest their area there and create this huge project to harvest wind energy. It sounds like a clean idea, right? That would benefit the planet, although it means having to deforest the area, and it means having to disturb the wildlife and also the livelihood of the Sami folks, I think is what she mentioned there. And so that involves disrupting a lot of things, a lot of life. And she actually communicated that through her channel. And through her channel, also, they were able to acquire enough signatures for their petition to then send into their government and I think their local municipality, that then in turn had to say no on the big company building their massive wind energy turbines in the area. So I thought that was really cool that she was able to do that simply by opening up her heart online and actually being authentic about her current problems. Because a possibility or another route she could have taken was like be completely silent about it. She could have been stunned by what was happening, but instead she took action. She did not let fear take over her in that situation, but instead she did what she thought she had to do best. And through that, plus her audience, like you guys, like myself, we were able to sign that petition and fight for her land. And I thought that was a really cool thing to witness. And another aspect was seeing her business grow. It was like a really small silver smithing that they had going inside of their house. And I know she like shifted locations multiple times. Like she even rented like this like small shop, or I think around in the area, although I'm not sure if that is what they use for smithing. But I know she's moved a lot with her smithing and also her business and her art studios. But just seeing her art like explode along with her channel, and and to see her from that start and to see where she is now in her business is really inspiring. And I thought that that is something that I want to follow and that I want to aspire to, not only because she's a good person, but that she's really authentic and just raw, and that she is like really able to share us her transformation, her own transformation that is relatable and something that we can all aspire to. Um, and yeah, I think that is why I absolutely love Jonna Jinton. And I think that is why a lot of people all over the world supports her. I believe during her shop opening, I actually followed another YouTuber on the in the platform that I think lives in Sweden, but had a chance to visit the opening day of the shop, and she documented Jonna making this speech in front of the shop, and we had a bunch of people, I think, lining up to go through her store, and that was really cool to see it from how it began and how it is going currently, and how successful she has been just by being true to herself and by sharing her journey. Those are things that have to come together. Okay, folks, I think I have to get back into my desk and do some work, and I will see you in a little bit. I think we can all agree that YouTube has been an amazing platform for a lot of us. It has now taken over basically all sorts of entertainment. Like, it is now gaining more views than Netflix or any cable TV, and it is dominating all platforms, both in long form and short form content. And it is, in fact, a platform that is like the most profitable out of all of the other platforms in terms of like AdSense revenues and just the opportunity for growth. There's this aspect of it that is like almost like a dream. There's like this dream that we all want to be YouTubers and have this YouTuber life. I definitely and honestly have that dream as well. But at the forefront of this dream is inspired really by creators like Jonna, like Cottage Fairy, Roaming Wild Rosie, and like those sorts of content that have really subtle messages, but really bring a net positive to the human race, in my opinion. And there are, many reasons why we go onto YouTube. And I think another reason is that it is not just one-sided. When it was the time, like back in the day, when cable TV was the dominant form of media, it was all one-sided. Like, it's rare to get feedback from the audience instantaneously. Now, these days, we have the comment section that as soon as I post this video, someone could criticize me or someone could give a positive or negative feedback right away. But back in the day, that was, that just did not happen. These days, whoever gets the most like on their comments get the privilege of having that top comment on the top of the comment section, which I think is revolutionary. If you are a Gen Zer or younger, you probably have not experienced cable, or maybe you have experienced cable but not really your form of media consumption. But back during my days, this was like, late 90s and early 2000s, like everything was cable TV. Whatever is on TV, whatever seems like the best thing to watch, we just watch them. And after that, there's really not, the same of criticism and interaction that we get from the comment section and the YouTube. And it's crazy because, it sounds so mundane. It is a form of communication from a creator and the audience. And, that is one thing that I want to harness in this platform, is for it not to just be one-sided, just me talking to the void, but I really want some sort of interaction where I would hear your feedback, and that I would hear your life lessons that you can share, and that I could talk about here in this platform. And I hope that we will just all come together in a sort of campfire for us to tune in, hopefully every day, because my plan is to make content every day where we can just really check in and share our thoughts about life, about what's going on in the world. Hopefully nothing political, because we have different opinions and I want to honor all of those opinions. But I want to focus on, things about everyday life that we can learn from, and that will hopefully add to that net positive of consumption of media in the world. And if that sounds like a thing that you agree on, I hope that you will like this video and that you will subscribe. It will definitely help the channel. We are a very small channel. I'm only 3 days in, and so far I have 2 subscribers, and thank you to those 2 folks. If you want to say hi, I would really love to know y'all. And I would really be just really excited to keep making this content and keep reaching out. And hopefully the algorithm will find us the community that is just happy to share, life lessons here on Earth. And yeah, this is a quick, more casual type of content that I intend to produce every day, y'all. And I hope that you will connect in the comment section. I will hope to see you all again tomorrow. And please be kind to yourselves. Be kind to the people around you, and have more grace towards yourself. And I will see you all again tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in.